Imagine waking up in a foreign land, thousands of miles from home, driven by the hope of a better life. Every year, countless Filipinos make this courageous leap, leaving behind the familiar to chase dreams abroad. But where exactly are they going? And why now? From bustling metropolises to serene countrysides, Filipinos are finding new homes across the globe. Some seek economic opportunities, others yearn for safety, and many are drawn by the promise of a brighter future for their families. In this video, we'll delve into the top 10 countries that Filipinos are moving to in 2025. Guess the number one country Filipinos are moving to in 2025? Drop your answer in the comments below. We'll reveal the answer as we journey through the list. Before we continue, just a reminder. Everything you're hearing in this video isn't just opinion or assumption. These are real events, backed by verified news sources, government data, and official statements. If you want to read them yourself, I've included the links in the description and pinned comment below this video. Country 1, United States. The allure of the American dream continues to captivate many Filipinos. With over 3.4 million Filipinos residing in the U.S., it's the largest Filipino diaspora globally. Opportunities in healthcare, technology, and education sectors make the U.S. a prime destination. However, the journey isn't without challenges. Recent reports highlight increased immigration enforcement, leading to concerns among undocumented Filipinos. A notable case involved a 64-year-old Filipino green card holder detained after returning from the Philippines, sparking debates on immigration policies. Country 2, Canada. Canada's inclusive policies and demand for skilled workers have made it a top choice for Filipino migrants. With approximately 957,355 Filipinos calling Canada home, the country offers opportunities in healthcare, engineering, and education. The Canadian government's express entry system and provincial nominee programs streamline the immigration process for qualified individuals. Additionally, Canada's emphasis on multiculturalism ensures that newcomers, including Filipinos, find communities where they feel welcomed and supported. Country 3, Saudi Arabia. As the leading destination for overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, Saudi Arabia hosts over 725,893 Filipinos. The kingdom's demand for labor in construction, healthcare, and domestic services continues to attract Filipino workers. Despite cultural differences and challenges, many Filipinos find lucrative opportunities in Saudi Arabia. The Philippine government has also implemented measures to protect OFWs, ensuring their rights and welfare are upheld. Country 4, United Arab Emirates. In 2025, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, continues to be a beacon for Filipino migrants seeking better opportunities. With approximately 700,000 Filipinos residing in the UAE, they constitute one of the largest expatriate communities in the country. Dubai alone is home to about 450,000 Filipinos, making up roughly 21.3% of the city's population. Filipinos in the UAE are employed across various sectors. Architecture, engineering, and construction account for 17% of jobs held by Filipinos, followed by tourism and hospitality at 16%, customer service at 13%, healthcare at 10%, and marketing and advertising at 8%. Notably, Filipino nurses make up a significant portion of the healthcare workforce, with approximately 20,000 Filipino nurses, representing 60% of all migrant nurses in the UAE. The UAE's recognition of degrees from the University of the Philippines Open University, UPOU, has further enhanced job prospects for Filipino professionals, allowing them to secure higher-paying and stable jobs. Additionally, the vibrant Filipino community in Dubai actively participates in cultural events, such as the annual Kalayaan celebration, which in 2025 attracted over 25,000 attendees at the Dubai World Trade Center. These gatherings not only celebrate Filipino heritage, but also strengthen the sense of community among overseas Filipinos. Country 5. Australia. Australia has long been a land of opportunity for Filipinos seeking a better life. With over 408,000 individuals of Filipino ancestry residing in the country, they represent one of the largest migrant communities in Australia. The appeal is clear: a high standard of living, diverse employment opportunities, and a welcoming multicultural society. In recent years, Australia's demand for skilled workers, particularly in healthcare and engineering, has led to an influx of Filipino migrants. Recognizing the valuable contributions of Filipino nurses, Australia introduced a streamlined registration pathway for experienced nurses from selected countries in March 2025. This initiative aims to strengthen the country's healthcare workforce by making the registration process more efficient and accessible. However, it's not all smooth sailing. While the new policy benefits nurses from countries like the UK, Ireland, and the US, Filipino nurses are currently not included in the list. This exclusion has raised concerns among Filipino healthcare professionals aspiring to work in Australia. Nevertheless, the resilience and determination of the Filipino community remain unwavering as they continue to seek opportunities and contribute significantly to Australia's multicultural landscape. Country 6. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has long been a destination for Filipino nurses, with over 40,000 Filipinos currently working in the NHS, making them the second-largest group of foreign nurses after Indians. Their contributions are vital, especially in the face of ongoing staffing shortages. However, challenges persist. Recent reports indicate that approximately 9,000 foreign nurses leave the UK annually for better opportunities elsewhere, raising concerns about retention and the sustainability of relying heavily on international recruitment. While the UK government has implemented ethical recruitment practices to support international health personnel, the departure of many foreign-trained nurses underscores the need for improved working conditions and support systems. For Filipino nurses considering the UK, it's essential to weigh the opportunities against the challenges, ensuring they are well-informed and prepared for the journey ahead. Country 7. Japan. Japan's aging population has created a pressing demand for caregivers and healthcare workers, opening doors for Filipino professionals. In 2025, Japan announced plans to hire 50 nurses and 300 caregivers from the Philippines, highlighting the country's reliance on foreign workers to support its elderly citizens. This opportunity not only addresses Japan's labor shortage, but also provides Filipinos with stable employment and a chance to immerse themselves in a rich cultural experience. However, the journey isn't without challenges. Filipino applicants must navigate rigorous language requirements and adapt to Japan's unique work culture. Despite these hurdles, many find the experience rewarding, contributing significantly to Japan's healthcare sector while forging meaningful connections. As Japan continues to seek skilled caregivers, the question remains: will you be among those answering the call? Country 8. Singapore. Singapore has become a magnet for Filipino workers, attracting over 200,000 Filipinos who contribute significantly to various sectors, including healthcare, finance, and domestic services. The city-state's robust economy, safety, and proximity to the Philippines make it an appealing destination. Notably, a significant portion of Filipino workers in Singapore are employed as domestic workers, comprising about 40% of the overseas Filipino workforce in the country. In recent developments, the Philippines and Singapore have signed a memorandum of understanding to facilitate the recruitment of Filipino healthcare workers, aiming to address Singapore's growing demand in this sector. This agreement not only opens more opportunities for Filipino professionals, but also strengthens bilateral ties between the two nations. However, challenges persist, including concerns about the rights and welfare of migrant workers. Pope Francis, during his visit to Singapore in September 2024, emphasized the need for better treatment of migrant workers, highlighting the importance of fair wages and working conditions. As Singapore continues to rely on foreign labor to sustain its economy, the experiences of Filipino workers underscore the complexities of migration, balancing opportunities with the need for comprehensive support and protection. Country 9. Qatar. Qatar has become a significant destination for overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, with approximately 264,000 Filipinos contributing to various sectors such as construction, hospitality, and healthcare. The country's rapid development and preparations for global events have increased demand for foreign labor, providing ample opportunities for Filipino workers. However, challenges persist. In early 2025, 17 Filipino workers were detained for allegedly participating in an unauthorized rally. While they were provisionally released without charges, the incident underscores the importance of understanding and adhering to local laws. Despite these challenges, the Philippine government continues to monitor and ensure the welfare of its citizens working in Qatar, emphasizing the need for vigilance and awareness among OFWs in the region. Country 10. Italy. Italy has long been a destination for Filipino migrants, particularly in the caregiving and domestic work sectors. As of recent estimates, approximately 165,000 Filipinos reside in Italy, making them one of the largest foreign communities in the country. The majority are employed in the tertiary sector, with a significant number working as caregivers and domestic helpers, roles that are in high demand due to Italy's aging population. In response to labor shortages, Italy has expanded legal immigration channels, including an experimental extra quota for caregivers, adding to the 452,000 work visas announced for the 2023 to 2025 period. The integration of Filipinos into Italian society is facilitated by shared cultural and religious values, particularly Roman Catholicism. Filipino communities are well established in cities like Rome and Milan, where they have formed organizations that provide support and promote cultural activities. Despite facing challenges such as language barriers and the need for legal documentation, many Filipinos have successfully built lives in Italy, contributing to its economy and cultural diversity. And there you have it. 10 countries where Filipinos aren't just surviving, they're thriving, building new lives while holding on to their roots. Behind each country, each city, and each job contract, there's a story of sacrifice, of ambition, of parents leaving children behind to provide for their future, of nurses working 16-hour shifts in foreign hospitals, and of dreamers chasing something better beyond the horizon. These aren't just statistics. These are real people, real journeys, and real hopes that speak louder than any passport stamp. But as we celebrate these opportunities abroad, let's not forget the emotional toll, the missed birthdays, the loneliness, the constant balancing act between assimilation and staying true to identity. And yet, despite all that, the Filipino spirit continues to rise, resilient, warm, and hardworking in every corner of the globe. The world is watching, and it's clear. Filipinos aren't escaping. They're expanding. Which country surprised you the most? Comment below. We're reading every response. And if you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the world, one country at a time.